What's up, guys? Mr. Johnson back once again. I just want to make this quick video because I made a video on Section 8 and cuts and things like that, and I actually made it last year, I think somewhere in March. Well, anyway, I'm responding to some of the commenters on that video. Look, I'm not down for downing people. That's number one. Number two, there is a way to start a debate without name calling and getting on someone's channel and being all hostile. That's not the way to conduct business. That's not the way to present an argument by attacking people. I know everyone's frustrated because they're dependent on government assistance and things like that, but look, the thing I was saying in that video, and I'm going to continue to say, is that you cannot depend on government. Government is not a social worker. Government is not in your corner, and government doesn't give a shit about you. Just basically, that's what it is. And what I continue to say, and what I was saying on that video, is that depending on government, you're going to always end up in a place where the government is going to play with your lives. They're going to give you benefits, and then they'll shut it off just to play games with you. This is what the government does. This is why you should not depend on government, because government cannot do what it's supposed to do insofar as uplifting people, using tax dollars that they've stolen from people, and use those tax dollars to fund military and things like that. But those tax dollars basically is reinvested in government and its interest. It's not really beneficial to people who actually pay into it. And this is what I've been saying all along. But the thing is, people need to start doing for themselves. They need to stop depending on this wicked, evil government, period. Because this government shutdown proves why you should not depend on government. It didn't do shit for people who were victims of Hurricane Katrina. It didn't do shit for people who were actually suffering at the hands of rogue government officials. I mean, look at what happened with law enforcement going around just shooting people and getting away with it. You know, what good is government if it's not benefiting you? It takes money from you and then uses that same money it takes from you and lock you up with that money in what they construct called jail or prison. Even the bullets that cops shoot you with, you paid for. Okay? And this is why I'm telling you, the government is not for you. Stop depending on it. I'm not trying to tell people they shouldn't get help, but families in this country should be helping each other, especially black and white families, because I only see black and white people mostly on the streets of our cities. And that's a shame that you can have migrants come over here, families still intact, and they're helping each other. You have Mexicans 10 deep in houses taking care of one another, but black and white people who have been in this country for all these years are not helping each other like that. Our family network sucks. This is why a lot of people are on welfare. Another reason is because we have young girls that we're not teaching, having all these babies by no good men, and now they're on public assistance, and it has to stop. So how we get our independence back is through education, and how we get our independence back and freedom back is stop depending on the fucking government, man. I mean, at the end of the day, that was my message in that video. And lastly, stop bringing race into the shit. It doesn't matter who is receiving welfare more, blacks, whites, it doesn't matter. The fact that we have people on it is the problem, okay? Fuck the race shit. The race has nothing to do with this. This has something to do with the government making you dependent on it and then pulling the fucking rug away from under your feet. That's what this is about, okay? And that's all I need to say. I'm out because I have a whole lot to do, but this message is to a lot of you commenters and a lot of you people who want to continue to depend on the United States government for your bread, your daily living, your protection, etc. All right, Mr. Johnson, I'm out of here.